This is a red alert, just released news. U.S. is to expel George Soros. This is on a Greek article. I've translated it into English for you. It's breaking news now. Crowd of more than 9 million Americans have signed a request to ask President Trump to deprive George Soros of his U.S. citizenship and no longer allow him to enter the United States. President Trump, we ask you to forbid the entrance of George Soros. We ask you to forbid George Soros and his family to do business in the country of the United States, to help managers to formulate the policies, to protect the funds, to seize his funds. In other words, announcing a text published on the website change.org. We ask you to issue a warrant for his arrest because he hired people to participate in the riots and protests and could no longer be allowed. George Soros should no longer be allowed to remain in the United States and to continue working actively to sabotage and destroy our country, end quote. This is what was written in the application. Now, the various companies of George Soros, one company in particular, Soros Quantum, for nearly 40 years of operation has earned over $35 billion, record for hedge funds, and only for the mortgage crisis in the United States a decade ago gained so much money. The financier, George Soros, the banker that is, who for 2 years earned about $1 billion from this. This source is from voicenews.gr, and it's on Greek News on Demand. I'll leave a link below for you for this. So definitely this will be something developing. It's not just enough for him to be locked out of the United States and all his assets of the U.S. seized. He's got tons of companies, NGOs and charitable organizations. He's been funding color revolutions all over the world. Everything from Arab Spring to the Ukraine Orange Revolution, and now even these various anti-Trump riots and protests in the United States, known as the Purple Revolution. He's the guy that's been funding Hillary and Obama, and they're still after Trump to delegitimize him, impeach him, and do whatever they can to make his life a living hell in order for him to leave the presidency and the globalist agenda to be implemented. Because as George Soros said with his own words, the one world government cannot come about without the United States, and it's his goal to bring down the government of the United States. So he is a traitor, he is a U.S. citizen, and he should be tried for treason. His son Alexander is born in the United States, in New York, so he is a born U.S. citizen. George Soros was born in Hungary. He's a Hungarian Jewish banker. So, naturalized citizen, of course. Now, this is a link I'll leave for you on Greek News on Demand for those who are interested.